Welcome to the Minnesota First LEGO League Challenge Coach and Video Series by High Tech Kids. In this series, we will cover information coaches will need to be successful in guiding their team. Please take advantage of these training resources and don't hesitate to reach out with questions. Video number 4, Required Forms. There are a number of forms from First and High Tech Kids that are required for participation. As the program delivery partner, it is our job to ensure compliance. First requires coaches to have a background check, watch their youth protection screening videos, complete a series of acknowledgement forms, including agreeing to their youth protection policy and code of conduct, as well as a signed consent and release form. Participants are also required to have a signed consent and release form on file each year. Additionally, High Tech Kids requires each team to submit a demographics form and complete an event and program survey after their tournament. Coaches are able to complete the required forms on the first dashboard. Forms can be completed at the time of national registration, or the coaches can opt to work on the forms later. If any of these forms are incomplete, a red mark will appear by your name. Simply click your name to complete your forms. All coaches and students must have a signed consent and release on file each year to be eligible to participate. This is a hard and fast requirement. Parents and guardians can sign the consent form quickly and electronically by using Express Enrollment. To use Express Enrollment, coaches will generate a unique QR code or URL for each of their teams. Parents and guardians can quickly use that link or QR code to complete their child's consent and release form. Once the form is signed, that child will populate on the team's online roster. Once all of the team members have a signed form, the coach will be able to print that roster from their dashboard and submit it at their tournament. Note that the process goes faster if the parents already have a first dashboard account. A great way to get this housekeeping item done is to do it at your parent informational meeting. High Tech Kids requires each team to submit one team demographics survey. This is a standard demographic survey asking how many children are on the team, their gender, ethnicity, and grade levels. This question pertains to the team as a whole, not individual students. You might say, why do we ask? Well, High Tech Kids is a nonprofit organization, and our funders want to know who they are supporting. Their generous donations allow us to organize high-quality events and keep team fees low for all teams. In fact, 70% of the cost to run events in Minnesota is paid for by these funders. This is also the form we will use to determine the number of medals for your team. And there is a spot on the form for you to fill in where you would like your trophies to be mailed. This online form can be found on our required forms page. Please be sure to choose the First LEGO League Challenge demographic survey and complete this form no later than November 15th. The High Tech Kids event surveys can also be found on the required forms page. These surveys gather additional information for our donors, and it is also a way for you and your team to let us know how we are doing. We value all your feedback, good and bad, and we use this information to make improvements to our programming. Please complete this survey after your team has competed. We understand that there are a lot of aspects to First LEGO League Challenge, and we'd like to thank you for coaching. High Tech Kids is here to support you and your team, so don't hesitate to reach out to us with any questions you may have. Thank you for watching our 4th video in this series about required forms. The next video is Team Management Timeline. We hope to see you there.